Hey, it's Big T. I want to show you a technique we use a lot called a split thread technique. It's another way of making a dubbing loop. Sometimes we'll use it, especially like on nymphs where you're creating a collar and you don't want the bulk of a dubbing loop where you've got two different strands of thread with material trapped in between them. So I actually have already creating a split thread dubbing loop and made this body. And what I'm going to do now is put a collar on there. So I've got a marabou feather. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch of those fibers with a clip. And then I'm going to trim right by the stem. And trim those off so that we've got our materials now in a clip. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bodkin, or you can just use a needle, thread needle, and I'm going to grab my thread and try and place this in the middle where I can actually split that thread and create an opening to place my materials in. So we'll actually take that clip, we're going to get our materials in there and then let loose. The next thing we're going to do is spin our bobbin, which will actually twist those two pieces of thread back together and trap all of these fibers. That was a marabou blood quill that I used, by the way, for that. And so we're going to continue to spin that and make sure we've got all those fibers twisted in there well. And once we've done that, we can come up and apply those materials. What I'll do here is kind of preen it back a little bit as I come in. And that's going to leave a nice little soft hackle type collar. Got a little overzealous there. We'll move all these back and then tie in a little bit of a red hot spot. So that's created a nice little marabou collar for this particular little jig streamer, and we were able to do the body as well just using the split thread technique. You can use CDC for nymphs. You can put rabbit fur in there. You can use various dubbings in there as well. But opportunities and differences are up to you to create what you'd like. I hope you enjoyed this and it's helpful. For these tools and materials, please visit bigtflyfishing.com.